All right, we're live. I'm gonna give it a minute because Mama needs a few people to join on in. But I am ahead of the game tonight. I have the wheel up already, so we're one step ahead of the game. But I know a lot of people will come back and watch this live later. That's why I try to start talking right away. Even though I might have one or two people in the live, I go ahead and start talking. Sometimes there aren't any. But I know later on down the road somebody else is gonna rewatch and they're gonna be like, "Well, why is that silent part beginning?" So that's why I keep talking until I have people join in. I always try to do that. Hey, Paul. Hey, Jenny. Glad to see y'all. Glad to have y'all here this evening. It's been a pretty good week on Mama. Spent a lot of time in the kitchen. The kids and Papa are glad that my week is over because Mama's been making her base this week. Well, works her base and works her base. Hey, Jane. Hey, Gina. Glad to see y'all. I'm doing better. But Mama's been aching real bad, and it's from a pinched nerve, and there's a possible tear in my cuff. We don't know yet. We won't know until we get the MRI. But I was like, I need to make sure that whatever I'm making is strong enough to possibly try to help this in some way. So, Mama made her base this week, and she made it a little stronger than normal. Well, I didn't think about it. You know, it's wintertime here in Virginia. It's cold. Um, Hey, Amy. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Charles. Glad to see y'all. Hey, Horse Feathers. Glad to see y'all. Randall. Glad to have y'all join in. Um, but Mama wasn't thinking about, it's cold. So normally when I make my base, Mama has the windows open a little bit. No, at least enough to create a draft through the house. Well, it's been right dang cold and it's been a little too cold for that. I had them cracked about the 8th. Didn't really think about it, just kept on working the base, having the girls or Papa drain it and work it and do what I do with it and recook it. And well, needless to say, by the last day when I was getting ready to have them finish it up for me, Papa looked at me and said, "Mama, I can't breathe. I know it's not the plants. I know it's nothing you've been cleaning with, but I can't breathe." I said, "Oh, I didn't think about it. It might be the base we've been working on all week." He said, "Honey, how strong did you make it?" I said, "Strong enough." I said, "It won't hold anything else." I said, "I made it strong as it could handle it." He said, "That ought to be some good lotion and all right there, whatever you using that for." He said, "Because I cannot breathe." So as cold as it was, and thankfully, it started Saturday. Mama had the window open. Papa took Mama for a ride. I will say though, I really enjoyed it because for the first time in months, I got to wear my boots. I hadn't been able to get on my foot because the sewing needle I had in it. But now that it's out, Mama can wear her boots. So she got to wear her boots and get out of the house for a little bit. Wendy, I'm so glad my scrub took the pain out of your back. Like I say, every product I make and offer to you, from the bar soap to the lotion to the facial lotion to the lip balm, everything has the essential ingredients, the plants and the herbs that work together to provide you relief. It while helping your skin heal, remain healthy, uh, numerous things. Everything is made to promote this well-being of your skin while also taking away any pain and issues you might have. That's from like fever blisters. If you use my lip balm, not only will it help them go away, but it'll also help ease the soreness and all that issue you have with those. They're especially bad in wintertime. It helps ease the pain of cracked lips while quickly soothing the skin and softening them back up. Um, the whole 9 yards. Um, Everything. Ooh, they want to burn your nerves, Wendy. I don't blame you for saying no. That would freak me out. Um, yeah, I get nervous whenever they gotta do anything. And but I'll tell you about that in a minute. Let me go ahead. We've got Papa's wheel up here. This is for Papa's weekly contest. You don't have to be here for Papa, so we're going to go ahead and spin this. And that's when I got my package yesterday. I do have to see you. Oh, Ben, I'm so sorry. I will make sure you get this. Tanya, you are Papa's winner this week if you're here. If not, Mama will be messaging you later to get your address. And let Mama switch these wheels. Make sure I wrote it down right. All right. Oh, I got to re-represent. But Ben, I promise, honey, I'm going to write it down so that next time you get 2 slaps. Because I have started putting Country Mama slaps in with the packages. So I do apologize, Ben. I am making note now. I might just send you a special little package with some in it. As you know, Mama was having issues and all. Well, Mama's going to experiment with some designs. Right now, I do have a few more, and I'm going to give these out until they're gone. That were made for me. Mom's going to make her own. Mama's getting office set up and everything, and I'll be making some, so everybody will get some with their orders, and with their prizes. For example, I never showed Papa's picture prize. All right. Speaking of prizes. All right. Of course, you're going to get the sample pack. Now, anybody knows that special little black bag in there? Mama has went ahead and I ordered new bags. So this one's a little different. But this is my Bug Bite Roll-On sample. It's going back in springtime. Warm weather's coming. We want springtime thoughts, especially with Easter ahead. Well, unfortunately, we get them little biting critters. This will take care of any bites and issues you have, and they will be in the sample packs this week. Of course I will, Ben. But these are included in the sample pack. So you get the Bug Bite Roll-On, you get the bath salts, you get the lip balm and the lotion, which are kind of hiding in this one. There it is. But the lotion is down in a plastic container with a pink lid. The silicone container is the lip balm. And keep in mind that silicone container right there is reusable. So once you finish your lip balm, use 91% isophoric alcohol on a paper towel. Wipe it out really good. Wash it just like you would wash your dishes. Once it's dry, you can put maybe your flour in it, maybe your dab in it, whatever you'd like. Maybe pills, because it works good as a pill bottle. It also works good to hold little earrings and all that. Wendy's, some people do put their beans in them. It's a good way to hold on to a few, especially when you put them up for a little bit until you next grow, and keep track of them, because them things are so small sometimes they can run away from you. Then I'm including 2 screens. This is for you to put in your bowl or your water pipe. And what this does, you put this down in the bowl before you put your meds in. And that way that hot ash, if you're smoking a bowl, doesn't hit your tongue. At the bottom, it usually blows out on me. So that's why I like them sometimes. And they come in handy. And you can also help use them to keep your water clean and your water pipe and all that. Then it was a Route 66 magnet. A couple of slash, which of course includes Country Mamas. And these are cute, and everybody's getting a sheet. There are Troll Easter egg bunnies. That is a mouthful, I know, but they were so cute. I am not kidding. Yes, Ben, I asked Papa. He will be on the lookout for those. He will try to pick you some up. Once I have them, I will let you know. Josh, the facial lotion is the only thing you haven't tried. You can't beat it. It's only $15 for a 2-ounce jar. This is one of my jars right here. And it's nice because you can literally rub this over your eyes. Now, What I do a lot of times at nighttime is when I use it, I take my shower and make sure my face is nice and clean because I clean it with 91% isoporic alcohol every night just to make sure I get the bad oils and everything off my skin after I wash it. And I rub my facial lotion from head to toe of my face. I can take it down my nape of my neck, and it has helped clear up wrinkles, acne. It has eased the puffiness under my eyes. When I wake up in the morning, I'm not as puffy as I would be normally. For some reason, my eyes like to puff up at nighttime, especially if I only get like a few hours sleep. So by using that, the puffiness really isn't there. So I look like I'm well rested, even if I'm not. It also helps with migraines, TMJ, which is a dislocation of the jaw, and just any kind of facial pain. If you have wounds, it'll help heal those. It has aloe in it, so it helps take care of all those issues. Um, let's see. Um, I'm glad that you like the new lotions. Let's see. No one else is in YouTube. I guess. Oh, if you can't use alcohol on your skin, it's fine. You don't have to. You can use your normal facial cleanser. And then apply the lotion. And when you wake up the next morning, it helps relieve any, like the red spots you see coming up before you get a white head. You may see them completely disappear sometimes. It all depends on what's causing the issues and things like that, because it does help relax the muscle, ease the nerves. It has antibacterial, antifungal, and different properties in the herbs that help the skin get rid of infection and inflammation and different things. Um, I don't have it real strong because, like I said, it would irritate the eyes if I did. I've gotten it down pat to where I can literally rub it across my eyes and everything else and be fine. My eyes don't get red, irritated, or anything, and I love that. And the bug bite stuff is wonderful, Josh. Yes, it is. Um, um, so, all right, get that first hashtag in there. Hashtag kids. We do have a few more people watching than who we have tagged in there. Um, we have them coming in from all areas tonight. I'm glad we have everybody. Mama's giving away some cool sample packs and prizes. So let's show you the next one. All right, Mama shows you the picture prize. And my first one's kind of similar, very similar. You're going to get a sample pack with the lip balm, the lotion, the bug bite roll-on sample, and bath salts. And remember, you can use those as a body scrub. You can use it as a foot soak. I mean, just like you would any other Epsom salt, but this has the extra medication in it to help ease that pain more and keep it away some. So does the soap. So far, I've heard some wonderful reviews on the soap. I hope they keep coming in. Papa's special for right now for the first 35 bars, I think he said, is $10. You can't beat that. Because trust me, that hurt. And Papa knows it. Yes, I might have talked to Papa a little bit after that. But anyway, then we have the slappies. You get a Route 66 magnet. You get some screens. I will probably tape them to something to where you can see them because this is a small bag. Even though it's one silver and one gold, I think it is. It's kind of hard to see, so I'll probably tape them something so they don't get lost in the mail. And then, of course, your troll Easter egg. God, he's so cute. And they have the little side little ones too where you can put the bunny rabbit prints. I remember one Easter, my nephews had been staying with us, and Kayla was little. She was just a little thing. Well, they had tried to tell her the Easter Bunny wasn't real. Well, you know what? Mama won't having that. She was too young. I said, I guarantee I'm gonna have a talk with the Easter Bunny. I said, I guarantee. I said, you'll know it in the morning. All right, Mom, if you say so. And she went on to bed, you know. Well, the Easter Bunny came and I gave him permission to leave his muddy paw prints through my house. And they led straight to her. So when he left, I didn't touch him. I went on bed. And next morning, she got to wake up and see where, because it had been raining for like a week or something like that. But she got to see where he had walked through the house to leave her basket. So you can't say I ain't a good mama when I allow an Easter Bunny to leave muddy paw prints. I'm just saying. Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. So get that hashtag kids in there, and I thought that was a cute story y'all would like. All right, and we're gonna draw this one because we still have two more draw after this. Let's see. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. And first winner of the hashtag tonight's gonna be Tanya Biggs. Congratulations, sweetheart. Make sure Mama has your address. If not, get that to me. I'll be messaging everybody after the live to confirm their addresses so I can get these in the mail. Because Mama gonna get these mailed out tomorrow morning. Mama's been on a roll lately. I guess it's because I've been working the family so hard. If y'all hear Papa say he's tired, he ain't joking. I am not kidding, bless his heart. He worked 5 days this week at work. Came home and worked 7 days. Mama didn't give him a day off because there was things I needed done. Now, I have been easy on him today. I have. And every time the girls walk in the door, they know, okay, Mama, what you need. Because I have gotten really good at saying I need help. Because I am not going through any kind of pain if I can help it. So I've avoided doing anything with my left arm that requires any kind of weight. And from now on, I have been, for a while now, I've been asking them. And they've been wonderful at it. I have to give them all credit, but I know they're all pooped. They're all probably taking a break during the live. Papa's watching, I know, but they're all like, oh, good, we get a break. She's not going to ask us to do anything. But you know what? They love me, so they do. And my usual hashtag love. All right, let me get the next one. This one's got a little weight to it. Oh. Of course, you're going to get the sample pack with the lotion, which you can see is a pink lid. The lip balm, which is a pink and white silicone container in this one. The bug bite oil sample. And the bath salt sample. Then you're going to get some slappies. You're going to get a Route 66 magnet. You're going to get some filters. And like I said, I will probably tape these filters to something in the package because they are in a very small, slim thing. And I don't want them getting lost on you. But I won't tape them to this. Can you see that? There you go. I love anything bright and colorful in springtime. And these are just cute as can be. Papa picked these up somewhere. And they're the cutest things. And then, of course, you're going to get your troll Easter egg guy with his little accessories. I think Mama did pretty good on sample packs. And it was funny. Papa earlier, he says, Mama, what you got set up for the prizes tonight? I said, they're already on the table, but you ain't got to get up and look at them. You can go on Facebook. I put a preview up. He says, is it like that? I said, yeah, it's like that because I know Papa. He'll sneak something in on me, switch things around on me at last minute. I've got everything planned out in my head, how I want packaged it, the whole 9 yards. And so I kind of cut him off at the pass tonight. Um, so you can't beat it. Mama was determined she was going to be able to use the packages she picked out and the size that she had already figured freight costs or mailing costs and everything in her head. Um, Mama was staying on target with that tonight. I was kind of determined. And I think y'all are going to really like the grand prize tonight. I like it. It was something that me and Papa found while we were out this weekend. And I would have taken a video. I know, especially Michelle Maylay. She had asked something about a video when I go to these little places that Mama finds these cool things at. Well, I was thinking about it, but one, it was cold. Two, it was packed. I could not believe it. It was like every little, because they have little like cottages set up. And you have one cottage for crafting, one cottage for men's items, one cottage for women's, one cottage for the kids, and different things. Well, everyone I went in had like 3 to 4 people already in. It's like, okay. But I like it when it's not really packed. It's not real busy because I can take my time to walk around and look at things, and it's a lot easier. But it was okay. And next time I do go up there at a good time where I find it a little slower, Mama will go ahead and post live. And that way y'all get to see where Mama finds some of these cool little things. Because you never know what you're going to find. My favorite is church thrift stores because not only am I finding a wonderful deal, I'm donating to a wonderful cause because usually whatever proceeds they profit from it goes to that church's fundraisers and different things to help the church family. And you never know what you're going to find because you always have those that craft and sew. And I love to sew. I haven't been able to do it in years, but I'm getting ready to start that again. And embroider and different things. Oh no. He's going to do it to me anyway. I'm telling you guys. I just heard Papa come out of the bedroom. And since the office has changed around, I can see he's up to something. I have a feeling the prize packets have already changed. I've given away 2 out of 4. And I think they're going to change before I give out the other 2. Yeah, he's up to something. I'm telling y'all. I wish I could turn this down. No, can't do that. Unless the camera. But since we changed the office, because one thing the family fussed about, they couldn't see Mama. The girls would come in the house, whatever. Well, I have a very large monitor. Because I like to be able to see what I do, and I also have 3 of them. So I'm surrounded by this little triangle almost of screens. And here comes Papa. I told y'all he was up to no good. I ain't even got to move my head, and I could see him handing me something out of the corner of my eye. I knew it.
Just because you opened your mouth and said something. So, here, I was going to let it ride, but there you go. It bit you.
Bit me and my took us. All right, so everybody's prizes tonight. We're going to put a couple of these wonderful plastic grow bags. These are grow bags. You know, it's drain holes in them. Once you fill it, I won't be able to show you this. See how the holes go down towards the bottom? Once you have dirt in it. Well, I usually put them in one of those, like, throwaway roaster pans you get from the dollar store and all, Food Line, different places that you cook your turkey and all in. Well, I'll get the small ones, get a stack of those, and I just fill the bags with dirt, put it down in that, and that way when I water and some of the water drains out of the holes, it'll drain out in that pan, but it'll also reabsorb what the plant needs. So I'm not losing the water that's coming out of the holes from the plant, it's still able to get that reserve. So that's the way I do those, and these are really handy. They're nice to have around. So everybody's nice getting a couple of those. All because I opened my mouth, Papa says. Leave it to me to open my mouth. I'm good at that, though. Over the years, I tell you, I had some tough girlfriends growing up. God bless them, because, yeah, before you knew it. See, back in my day, we hung out. We dragged race. Just hung out and talked. River banks, fishing poles, whatever. Well, drinking, of course, sometimes. Mama would have ended up in a fight before you knew it. And it was on like Donkey Kong. But you know what? I always had my girls at my back, and my one girl, I tell you, she's my sister from another mother, because I could literally just look at her and smile. She knew as soon as she saw that grin, it was on. But yeah, I miss my youth, because I used to heal quick, and now that I'm older, it takes time to heal. Things ache more, and that's one reason I love my lotions and my products too. Everything that I bring to y'all, I use personally. My family uses, my husband, my kids, everybody. And my dad, when they run out, they contact me, because they like using it too. It takes care of theirs. Um, no, Josh, they're not collapsible drain pans. They are plastic disposable grow bags. So once you finish growing your plant, you can easily dispose of it. And they're recyclable, I believe, Papa said. So you can't beat that. Um, Cosmo, I'll be praying for you, honey. I pray your spinal injection goes well. Um, yeah, y'all, you and Lisa, bless y'all's hearts. Y'all have had some things your backs up, few others. Things that I don't know if Mama can handle. I really don't. I get nervous when they say surgery. Um, when I have certain procedures, medical procedures and testing done, I tell them straight up, make sure I stay unconscious. If I wake up during this, I will go in a full blown panic. You had better be prepared to make sure I stay unconscious. So they do. They're really good at that. I have to give them credit. um, Needles freak you out. Josh, believe it or not, needles freak me out too. But as long as I don't see them, I'm good. So I will close my eyes, turn my head, do what I got to do. Literally, they do freak me out. I don't want to see it coming. If I don't see it coming, I can handle it. Like an epidural. First time they showed me that, Neil said, I never want to see it again. I know what it's for and I need it, but just give me a pillow to put my head into, because I don't want to see a dang thing. So, oh, Wendy, I'm hoping it lasts longer than 2 months. Goodness, it's horrible when you get something and it works short term. That's the worst. Especially something that you expect to last. If you say get like surgical procedures and things of that nature done, it's horrible, because they have to cut you open and go in and do things to make you feel better. And when it doesn't last, that feels like a slap in the face. Honestly, just getting a shot that lasts temporarily feels like a slap in the face. And I'll be perfectly honest. When I first got injured, I had trouble finding treatment. Once I did, they gave me 2 shots. One was in my neck, one was in my shoulder. I felt good for a while, but that good wearing off. Even with the physical therapy, and that wears me out. Wednesday, I was not online very much at all, because Mama was in a lot of pain. I had a procedure done, just a regular test. Everything's fine. But it wore me out, because sometimes the doctors cause you more pain than what you're originally going through. It beats all I ever seen. But it's all for the good of your health. I love that line. Well, one thing about my products is you will not suffer when you're using them. Except sometimes if the doctor bruise you or something and it hurts just to touch yourself, it is going to hurt you a little bit to rub it on at first, but once you get on there, it will start easing that pain and all off. Trust me. You can use it on your chest and all, and it will help. If you have a mammogram, you can use my lotion and it will help ease the pain and some of the swelling. It depends on how much pressure they use. When it's 25 pounds, it can be a bit much. But it does help relieve the pain and issues related to that. It also, the lotion will help relieve issues such as eczema, psoriasis of the skin, many different issues. It helps with sciatic nerve damage, muscle cramping. If you rub it on your stomach, ladies, it will help ease the cramps off. It will help ease off migraines, just general back pain, foot pain. I wish you did too, honey, because I want somebody to fix my shoulder at this point, Ben. I really do. But everything I make, it helps your nerve endings when you're in pain and something's causing your pain. Your nerve endings are spasming. Once you apply the lotions, it calms the nerve endings on down. At the same time, your muscles are tightening up and they may be cramping up or tightening up for different reasons. Well, once you apply the lotion, it helps calm the muscles on down, relax the muscles on out to where they can breathe, stop cramping up and different things. At the same time, it's healing that skin, that top layer as well, because of the aloe and everything else in it and the various herbs. So if you have damage to your skin, it will help heal it. Now, you all know that a few weeks back, it's been about almost a month now, I think 3 to 4 weeks ago, Mama had a house fire and I got burned. Some plastic melted on my arm. I had a hole, pretty nice size. I have been using my lotion. That's all that's left. This one here is that large one, y'all remember? These are the smaller blisters that I didn't even realize I had. Because when plastic burns your skin, it burns pretty deep. So even though you may take the plastic off and not see a lot of damage but some redness, it's more than redness. I found out the hard way. Because the heat expelled from the plastic when it touches your skin. But the lotion has taken away the pain. I can move it around, do what I need to do. And it keeps it moisturized and keeps it healing. I don't try to let it dry out. It does at nighttime. But once I get up in the morning, I reapply the lotion, and I reapply probably 4 or 5 times throughout the day because it was a deep wound and I don't want it to dry out. And I do rub it off here and there sometimes and have to reapply. It has done wonderful. I don't even think I'll have much of any scarring. And that's another wonderful thing about the lotion. It helps reduce your scars. Ben, a good deep tissue massage is probably a wonderful thing. If I could handle it. I don't know. But I wouldn't mind giving it a shot, to be honest with you. Let's see. Just making sure that I'm keeping up with all the comments. But let's go ahead and draw this one. And since Papa threw in the grow bags and all that, and we still have the grand prize to get to. And I really like what we found this weekend for the grand prize. It's something that I hope you'll find inspirational. Oh, thank you, Josh, for reminding me, honey. The lotion is working wonders on his dog's burn foot. I'm glad to hear that. It does. My products do work on your critters. The lotion you can use, you know how your dogs get those dry, irritated spots on their skin and stuff. You can use on that. They get hurt, burn, whatever it may be. You can apply the Country Mama lotion to it, and it will help heal it, take away their pain, and soothe it. And put it this way, once you rub it on there and give them it, just make sure you give them it. They'll sniff it, and they might lick it once, but then they'll leave it alone because they start feeling, hey, it's making me feel better, and they'll leave it be. So I'm telling you, it's wonderful. We use it on our dogs. Our little boo boo, she's blind as a bat, bless her heart, but she's small and she has short hair. So when it's cold, she gets really, really cold. So she'll get right in front of the heater. Well, it dries her little nose out so bad that we put the lotion all on it to help keep it soft and keep it from getting irritated. And it does wonders for her little nose as well. It's helped with hair loss. There was one young lady who'd had a wound on her dog's like uh, joint, shoulder joint, I guess, not shoulder, but elbow joint. Um, and anyway, it had issues for years, and the lotion actually helped the hair start growing back in, and I was so happy to see that. Ooh, he stepped in a fire pit, Josh. I'm so sorry. Um, that's it. Look great, wonderful. I'm so glad it kept your dog safe until you got him to the vet. And I'm glad it looked wonderful because it does have antibacterial. It fights infections and inflammation. Because I also use herbs. I don't use just the cannabis. Okay, when I take that plant apart, I'm taking apart the roots, the stalk, the leaves, the buds, everything, and it all goes in a big old pot. Every bit of it. I extract everything I can from the entire plant. I do the same thing with a hemp plant. Same thing. Then once those two are infused into it, I infuse the various herbs, basil, rosemary, different things in order to help reduce inflammation, infection, and just help soothe that skin and help it heal and get what it needs to heal as quickly as possible. Um, oh, I'm sorry he wouldn't walk on for a while, Josh. Um, but it happens. Just like I didn't want to walk on my foot when I stuck that sewing needle in it, and I had time waiting for that piece to come out. Y'all saw how long it was on last week's live. Um, and Mama couldn't wear her boots, and that's what I use on my foot is my lotion. It helps ease that pain off to where I can wear my tight fitting cowgirl boots. Literally, it doesn't get infected. It doesn't swell up real bad. It's a little irritated inside, internally, but not real bad because I put the lotion on. It helps soothe that off too, to where I can walk around my boots for a little bit. Um, I'm sure after a while I'd have to reapply if I kept it up, but once I got home, I took them off. But yeah, I mean, the lotion works for so many things. It's just so wonderful. And God bless my family. And I'm so glad that, recipes were passed down and all to me. My cat's up to no good. Sorry. Um, but, and that's where it comes from. And then I've added to it, and worked on it. And as y'all know, I've made it stronger and stronger until where I've got it to where it can help you as much as possible. I'm allergic to pain. Papa's allergic to pain. And nobody enjoys it. So I want my products to help relieve all of y'all's. And don't forget that Mama does have her soap. I thought I put a bar over here. I guess I didn't. But Mama has her bars of soap right now for $10 a piece. You can use it in the shower. You can wash your whole body. My daughter-in-law got a rash on her arm. She didn't know what it come from or anything. She used just my soap. That's the only thing she used. And she washed her whole body with it when she did. And she uses nothing but my soap now. Because she says, no, Mama's soap will take care of it. It has the same ingredients as the lotion. So it is infused in much the same manner. And that's one reason it took so long to cure, because my base, by the time I'm done with it, it is so thick, it is almost like tar, which is basically RSO. The only thing is I just cook it until it can't hold anymore. Literally, keeping it at the proper temperatures, the whole 9 yards. And so it's very thick and it's very strong. But the soap will help your hands. If you're working in the kitchen, you can keep it on the kitchen sink. wash your hands with it. The soap actually helps Papa's foot, and that's why he uses it in the shower. Because as I've told y'all before, he had broken his foot and had a metal put in it. Well, them steel plates and screws and all hurt. So when he washes, he uses a bar of soap, and that bar of soap helps eases those aches and pains on the way to where it don't bother him. And that's why I keep reminding y'all, the soap, you can't beat it. I think we measured out, it was like averaged out between 3.6 and 3.8 ounces per bar. Um, and it just works wonderfully. Papa's been testing it. My kids have been testing it. I've been using it some. If you get heat bumps, I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about, especially if you sit down a lot, you get those heat bumps. The soap will help ease the pain and swelling off and make them go bye-bye. But that's using it daily. But I'm just putting that out there and letting you know that it does help. Speaking of my cat up to no good, she's coming over here and letting me know that she wants my attention. She runs the house. We don't. This is Gremlin. She was properly named. I am not kidding. She is our guard cat when it comes to the grow tent. She sleeps on top of the tent. And if anybody goes in it and doesn't recognize her first, she will smack you on top of the head. And then sometimes she'll hop down and bite you on the ankles. Mama loves you, but going down for later. All right, so let's go ahead and get this one drawn. Oh, wow, we've got 37 entries. All right. Oh, and Jenny, I've been using your bags. And in case y'all haven't seen them, the Ditty bags that Jenny make are wonderful. Here's one I've got stuffed right now. And this is on a nice drawstring. And see how handy it is? I could literally, if I wanted to go out somewhere, carry it, and I'm out the door. It makes a wonderful rocking out a hair bag. And it comes in handy for so many different things. If you keep different sections in your purse with different things in it, it's wonderful. She makes them in all sizes. Zippers, drawstring, you name it. You got to get up with her. She's really wonderful. Let's see. All right, so let's go ahead and draw this one. And we still have the grand prize to give away too. Good luck, everybody, and let's see who our next winner is going to be for tonight. This one is going to be Jeremiah Spencer. Mama's seeing some new names tonight. I am happy. I love seeing new names. And remember, you can message me at Country Mama, or you can message me at Crystal McTire Clay. Either way, I will be messaging all of you after the live chat to make sure I have your address so that I can get these out tomorrow. And they will go out my mail lady in the morning. And y'all will get hooked up ASAP. So congratulations, Jeremiah. And let's refresh this one for one more. And then I'll have to show you what it is. I'm trying to remember. I'll usually forget the first one, but this one's hashtag Easter because it's the next big holiday coming up. And that's what a lot of these trolls are. They're Easter decorations. So, but you gotta admit, it's nice having spring come around. All right, so let's show you what you're gonna win. Of course, you're gonna get Mama's sample pack, and it's got the lip balm, it's got the lotion, it's got the bug bite oil, and it's got the bath salts in it. So you get a little bit of just about everything except for a couple things. Then you're getting 2 grow bags, courtesy of Papa tonight, because Mama opened her mouth. Y'all lucked out. You are getting some root booster or root enhancer. That's supposed to help your roots. Right now, I am trying the Rev that I gave all y'all that we brought to y'all. And I hope you got your sample. Remember, if you haven't, go into my feature section, check. There still might be 1 or 2 available. Use the code at checkout to get your free sample Rev. Once that's gone, there's also a secondary post with a discount code, so you can still save money on that. Then, of course, you're going to get your, try and get them all in the same direction, but it usually doesn't work out. Some slaps. Then you're going to get, I'm going to set these two to the side, the Route 66 magnet. And I really like these. And these come in handy, especially if you're leaving notes to your kids in the fridge. They'll hold a note up there because they're nice wider ones. You always want the wider ones or really strong ones when you do that. Then, of course, this one, which is your gnome Easter little bunny man. Let me slide all this on there. And there's two more. I mean, this is a nice grand prize package. And because, we always have one of the Brooklyn boys pop in, whether it be Dandy Man, Maddie G, or Ronnie. Somebody usually pops in. So Mama just went ahead and made the dab tool part of the grand prize package for this week. Mama said she was getting ahead of the game. And this is what me and Papa found. And I'm going to read it because it's inspirational. I take glasses off. I can't read anything with glasses on. Faith sees the invisible, believes the incredible, and receives the impossible, by Anonymous. And I just think this is the prettiest bookmark I had seen in some time. And it was inspirational. And sometimes we need a little inspiration, especially when we've been cooped in the house for a while. If we can't get outside for whether it may be an issue with our health or the weather. For me, lately, it's been both. I haven't been outside very much. I've been limited in it because it hurts me sometimes to ride in a pickup truck. Cold weather causes my shoulder and all to tense up, even with my lotion on. Because when I get cold, and I get cold quick, everything tenses up. I just can't help it. So I thought everybody could use a little inspiration. And that's kind of like Papa's prize last week, his little thing. What was something from your childhood today's kids wouldn't understand? And if you sit there and think about it, there's a whole lot. And a lot of y'all made some wonderful comments. And I agree. Kids nowadays don't know how to have good, clean, old-fashioned fun. If it ain't on that little electronic TV thingy they're holding, their cell phone or tablet or whatever it may be, if it ain't part of that, they're lost. They don't go catch butterflies anymore. They don't go pick flowers and climb trees and you have to use an outhouse or any of that good stuff. Most of us did as kids. I know most of you have. We used to catch fireflies at nighttime. I'm going to teach my grandkids as much of this as I can. Not the outhouse part, though. I was always scared of snakes being in them. But, and remember that when you have your kids around, your grandkids around, try to pass on some of those old-fashioned traditions. Teach them the marbles, how you used to shoot marbles. Teach them the different little games you used to play as a kid that stayed entertaining that didn't involve an electronic device. Because I remember for a long time growing up, I had certain times I could watch TV, like on Sunday mornings with Granddaddy. We'd watch wrestling, and I get to watch cartoons before wrestling came on. And then I watched wrestling with Grandpa, and it was time for church. And that was one little time, and then in the evenings from like an hour before bed, we had TV time. That was it. But other than that, you had the radio on, you were outside, and different things. And kids don't get that much anymore. TV's almost always on. I know it is here. Yes, I had to draw water too. That's a good one, darling. Jenny, that's right on point because I remember having to draw water down from the stream, bring it on up to the house. Because back in the day, a lot of us didn't have electricity, running water, bathrooms inside. That was a luxury. Seriously, an indoor plumbing, oh, that was luxury. Indoor electricity, that was luxury. As long as you had 4 walls and a roof over your head, you're going to be all right. Seriously, that's the way we were raised. Nowadays, you've got to have air conditioning, heating, and the whole 9 yards. And we can blame it on the climate and weather change all we want to. We've changed. We've adapted to having these luxuries because We go to work all the time. Where are we in? Air conditioning. We get in our vehicles, we're in air conditioning. Every time you turn around, we're in the air conditioning, we're in the heat, and we're not having to wrap up and stay warm or roll the window down anymore. Now it's just too hot to deal with because our bodies can't handle it. We're spoiled. We all are. Um, but it's a good thing sometimes. I do admit some of the luxuries are very wonderful, but we are spoiled. Um, I'm glad your grandpa was a wrestling nut. Some of my fondest memories, Josh, are literally of when I was sitting on the couch in my granddaddy's arms watching wrestling. But I could tell by his voice and movements when to jump out of the way. Um, Granddaddy had a habit if he got really, really mad about something, um, he'd take his hand down, put it hard on top of the TV. Next thing you know, bling, and that little line goes across the screen. Well, we're going to have to go to the store. And we would after church. But needless to say, Granddaddy broke more than one TV when I was a little girl. And bless his heart, he passed away when I was 8. I loved him to death. He was my teddy bear. Always will love him. He was my guardian angel. He was the first one to put a wrench in my hand. As soon as I was able to sit up on my own, I had a wrench, I had a screwdriver, I had a hammer, I had a tool belt. I was Granddaddy's little sidekick. And it was that way until he passed. So it's always a good thing to pass on those traits and traditions to our children. I know we'll never teach our kids how to rebuild a carburetor because they don't have them on cars anymore. Some of these things don't even have spark plugs. Papa's truck doesn't have spark plugs. I didn't know that. That freaked me out the first time I heard it. So there's a lot of things we can't teach our kids, but there's things we can. We can still teach them to change the oil, check the fluids, change tires, help our parents, help our grandparents, and help the elderly around and respect others, along with numerous other traits. And that's always important to pass on. And I guess babies are just on my mind. Papa went and visited Billy and saw Charlie and took him his coveralls. And Billy, I want a picture of you watching. Just putting it out there. When he gets them on, because I can just imagine how cute he's going to be in them. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm glad your grandpa was your best friend, Cosmo. That's sweet. It's always a good thing to have a grandfather as a best friend. I live where under a bridge was a roof. My house had 3 kids. Oh, Doris, I'm so sorry to hear that, honey. But we do what we got to do sometimes to get by and survive, and I understand that. We all have hard times and hard roads in this life. And that's why I always try to bring y'all something to brighten the mood, something to inspire maybe a little bit, and just bring you a little smile here and there. Because life's too short. It's too short to focus on the rough roads we've already conquered. Once we get over them hills, we learn our lesson and we make life easier for ourselves by avoiding that same pain and those same consequences. And that's always a good thing because we do learn from our past. Oh, Randall, I'm so sorry you didn't get to know your grandparents, honey. They can be a wealth of knowledge and information. I remember, even though I was very young, I still remember my great grandmother and my great aunt. Being in their trailer and in the kitchen, and before that in the old house. And Aunt Alma stayed in one for quite a while after that and all too. So, those memories from my youth, even though I was real little, I'll always treasure them. I really will. And the knowledge I gained because they put my passion for cooking in me. They helped install my love of foraging and for herbs and just different things that you can use out your back door. If you live in the city, you might have to go to the park or maybe, to a local country area where they might have trails and offer you to walk and you may be able to find some things like pine cones. You can make so many wonderful things with pine cones, including potpourri. Potpourri. Oh, I said that wrong. So, it's wonderful. Um, Jenny, yeah. You rate kids a cursive letter nowadays, nobody knows how to read them. Even my daughter needs help with it sometimes. And I got so mad they didn't want to teach her cursive in school, but I wanted her to learn some cursive, so I made her learn some. Um, well, Wendy, honey, I hope you find lots of family and you learn lots of family history and stories. My mother was also adopted and recently found her family. And she's found some wonderful sisters and brothers. And, expanding your family is a great thing. It really can be wonderful. Um, Tracing your family tree can also be wonderful. You never know what you're going to find in it. Um, it can be really unique. Um, but let's go ahead. Did I show you? Yes, I did. I showed you the dab tool and all that. I showed y'all the grand prize. And Mama's going to go ahead and get this one drawn. And I hope y'all are all looking forward to springtime and getting out of the house a little bit. I'm probably going to have my girls working in the yard for me this year. So I hope to get a few things done. My daughter's probably watching going, I know what she did. Pamela, congratulations. Oh, Pamela, thinking of you. I'm glad you're here. If y'all don't know, she is one of our new mods. She does a wonderful job keeping out the spammers and keeping us, notified of any issues. She's amazing. She is wonderful. But she does these wonderful craft things with kids. So Pamela, you're going to probably get 2 packages. I'm probably going to send this on by itself. I'll just have to tape it up. This is a folding easel. It's very thin, so it's easy, small storage. It folds right on up. I'm throwing that in for the kids. And thank you for everything you do as a mod and keeping out our spammers. I want to help with that a little bit. So I'm going to throw that into your package. So you're probably going to get 2. I'm probably going to send that one all by itself because it's just a long box. I'm glad you like it, honey. And I hope it helps with the kids. It'll make it easier. You can sit them up, an extra spot or whatever. Because it does stand tall. I think it stands almost 6 foot. I'm 5'2", and it stands a little bit above my head. So, it's at least 5 foot, I know. And, so I hope that helps. And it has just the little things. You pop them out and you put your, your palette on it. And voila. So I hope that helps, honey. All right. I'm so glad you won that. That was good timing. Because Papa had said something about getting that to you. But I thank y'all all for joining us tonight. And remember, if you haven't gotten your orders in, check out my featured section. I have one heck of a sale going on this month. I was just filled with love for spring. And I tell you, between Papa and the kids and everything they've done for me lately, I just felt blessed, and I wanted to bless all of y'all with the wonderful prize packages and just bring some sunshine to y'all because I love y'all all. And I want you all to smile every week and have something to look forward to. And I always try to bring you something useful too. And remember, if you don't know how to use something you get or you have a question about it, don't be afraid to send me a message and say, hey, Mama, what the heck is this? Or what do I do with this? Or etc. And Mama will answer it and take care of you. Not a problem. I'll explain what it's for and the best ways to use it. I never have a problem with that. And I hope you enjoy everything you receive. And I hope the lotions and all help ease your pain with the soaps, the lip balm, the whole 9 yards, because they're all products we use personally. And we want to share them with each and every one of you. And that's why Mama did the 8-ounce set this month for just $100. That's the whole set. The 8-ounce, the large jars, not the 4-ounce. That's a 4-ounce. I'm talking the big jars, the 8-ounce. I've been in this one. So That's why it's over here on my desk. If I get into it, I put it on my desk because I don't, that instantly becomes my personal stash. Or Papa's, because Papa will come over here and say, "Oh, she opened this one, yay!" And poof, they disappear. So, I want them to help you as much as possible. So for this month, and that includes quite a bit, including I think the bug bite roll one. So that's a brand new batch for the spring. We just got it finished up. It's suffocated Papa. So I know it's pretty strong this time. So get your orders in for that as well. Mama has the larger containers of that. And remember, if you order the 4-ounce lotion or bath salts / body scrub, you get a free tube of lip balm, I think it is this month as well. And the 8-ounce gets a squeeze tube. So you can't beat that special. So y'all enjoy the specials I bring you. I hope you'll have a wonderful week ahead and keep warm. And we get some warm weather in here because Mama's ready for it. I know you are too. I love you all. Sweet dreams. See y'all next Sunday night. Love y'all. Night, guys.